on Chig Smooth. My man Chig Smooth is in here. Chigs, I want to be on Chig Smooth shit tomorrow.
I know y'all been seeing the back and forth with me and Akademiks. You know, and it's not really back and forth. It's actually sad because my YouTube channel is on Mysonne NY General. I'm gonna put up a post, and you can see pretty much a lot of the dialogue on my YouTube channel. But I'm gonna put up a post later about what I'm about to discuss, kind of. And it's not just about Akademiks, but it's a lot of different shit. But I'm gonna put up a post because So what I want you to understand first and foremost, all skin folk ain't your kinfolk, right? I don't believe that every black person is my brother. Every black person has good intentions for me. That's not real. There are a lot of black people who are way more detrimental to me than white people have been. You know, I have a lot of white people who have been instrumental in periods of my survival. You know what I'm saying? So when people come with that, oh, your brother is the person who does something and shows you that they're your brother. You know, initially, when I first meet every black person, they start out as my brother, right? But when you show me that your willingness is to harm me or do something, you know, to jeopardize my life, you know, no, we're gonna have that conversation, right? So then you become my op, you become an enemy. Somebody said, why you didn't have that same energy with Vlad? And that's very simple. Vlad was somebody that I met, right? When I met Vlad, I just came home from prison. Vlad was working he was working with Steve Rifkin. And they had a record deal situation going on. And Vlad was in charge of it. Long story short, there was a contest. I won the contest. Vlad gave me the first record deal I had, first opportunity coming home from prison, gave me a single deal, paid for the video to get shot, got Jim Jones to get on the song, I got Nori to get, he did a lot of shit to help me, boom. We had a 12-year friendship. So my falling out with Vlad came over what happened with the minister, right? Because, you know, a lot of people like to have this conversation about, you know, why they have the same energy. So I connected Vlad with the nation, right? If you go to Vlad TV, you'll see interviews with Dr. Wesley Muhammad, you'll see Nuri Muhammad, you'll see different individuals of the nation on Vlad TV, because these were my connection. I also had the Nation of Islam was doing security for Vlad TV, which I also connected, right? I connected these because these were two of my, the nation is people that a lot of the people in the nation are people that are like family to me, you know? And Vlad TV was a friend, a real friend. He was somebody like family to me. So I connected them both. And there was a good relationship. There was a real good relationship. Nuri would tell you there was a good relationship. Wesley Muhammad, a lot of the brothers who were doing security, they had developed a relationship. The relationship was sour when the minister did his speech for Savior's Day, and Vlad took offense to the comments that he made, you know, and at that point the relationship was sour, but there was a relationship. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there was a real relationship. We had me and Vlad were friends for 12 years. Since 1999 when I came home. No, not 1999. I'm bugging. I went to jail. Since 2000, and I want to say 8 or 9, when I came home, me and Vlad had a friendship. Had nothing to do with nobody giving me money. That shit is just so stupid. When people say that, Vlad gave me money probably 2 times for something. You know, that I'm fresh out of jail, man. Like, that shit is just corny. This shit that friends supposed to do. So when they bring that shit up, that shit is corny. But what I will say is, you know, I went to Vlad about the situation. I had a conversation with him with the minister, and I had told him initially, you know, he's like, yo, you know, I feel really disrespected. You know, I feel like the things he said, you know, about my people or this and that. And I listened to him, and I said, you know, I can't tell you how to feel. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how to feel about what somebody says about you. That's not something I could do. But what I can tell you is that you can't just misquote something that the minister said, because you put him in jeopardy. You know, he already has a lot of different things. So you can't intentionally misquote him. And he said, I'm not intentionally, somebody sent this to me. And this is what it said. And I said, well, somebody sent you the wrong thing. And I sent it to him. And he listened to it and said, well, he didn't call for violence, you know, but he still is saying things about, you know, my people. And I feel like I said, and you have the right to feel how you feel. Whether I agree or not, you are a grown individual and you can take it, you know, how you feel. But what you can't do is purposely misquote the minister. Just can't do that, right? You just can't do that. So you have to write what he said, and then you have to take down, and you got to acknowledge that you made a mistake. You know, and he said, all right, well, listen, I'm not going to apologize, because even though it's wrong, apology, you know, he didn't apologize for what he said about my people and how I feel, so I'm not apologizing. I said, well, you know, I don't think that's the best thing you could do. Ideally, you can get an apology, but if you don't feel like you should be sorry about something, I'm not forcing you to say sorry. Now, you just got to deal with the consequences that come with not saying sorry. Some people are going to demand you to have I'm not demanding you. But I'm telling you that you got to take that shit down and say that you made a mistake. That's right. Me. You cannot intentionally misquote that person. And you have to take it down and say, hey, I misquoted it. That's not what it said. That's what I said. And at that point, he said, fine. So when the brother started to say he needed an apology, he said, yo, I'm willing to die on this. Dude, this is what I stand on. I don't care about anything. I'm not giving an apology. I'm not giving an apology. I said, well, Vlad, I'm saying you just got to be able to deal with the consequences that come with it. Now, for me, you did what I needed you to do. I needed you to take that shit down and say that you made a mistake. But it's people that's going to require, now you got to figure out how you're going to deal with that. He said, listen, this is what I'm willing to lose everything behind this. So that's what the conversation that he said. I respect that. If a man willing to lose everything because he don't want to, because it's certain shit, right, that I might have did wrong, but I don't want to apologize because I might not fuck with the person.